Hey builders, Brick Ratty up here with another Minibigs review. This time, a brand new figure, which is a little bit of a callback to the original Spider-Man Lego sets. And of course, just some fun random minifigure parts. Excited to check out all of these from my order. Let's get some of these parts together and on the stand. In my Minibigs order this time, I didn't get any legs, but I did get a couple torsos and heads, like their chubby Anarchy torso with the Anarchy symbol right there. That's the only printing on the front. And they also had these heads with the creepy eyes and mouth. I thought this was a fun design. I got a couple of different colors of this. I thought this would be useful for different weird creatures of some sort. Really like the sand green one there, so that's fun to get. Same with the satin one. Just overall, I really like the print on this. He had some of these at Brickworld Chicago, but I didn't buy any then. But it's good to have some now. And I have an idea on what I want to use this sand green one for maybe, so I'll quick throw that on. And that is throwing that head on one of my favorite figures, being the True Red creature from the Black Lagoon. I think this is a good alternative head. Honestly fits pretty well with the original, having just another creepy face, an option for a weird monster. So that's cool. Let's get on to the other torso, which was a charity torso. And honestly, I just really like the design with the cute little turtle. The shell is metallic gold, which is fun to see printed. Nothing on the back. And this was a freebie with every order. You got a 1x2 brick with that creepy face on it. So that's kind of cool and fun to use. I'll definitely have to figure out somewhere to put it. I have some ideas since they've printed a couple other heads on bricks in the past. There's another cute little animal torso, so that's fun to have in the collection. And that's all of my minifigure parts for this order. Let's get on into the figure. And this is a very special figure as somebody that had a lot of these Spider-Man sets as a kid, being Bonesaw McGraw from Spider-Man 1, played by Muscle Man Randy Savage. And this is such a cool figure to finally get because it's one of those Lego missing links where there was a leaked set that would be the wrestling scene from Spider-Man, but this set never actually came out. There's a couple of these figures floating around in the market that got to collectors somehow, but it never made it to retail. I really enjoy the metallic silver printing mixed with some of the more gray highlights. And the printing for the muscles are actually really cool. It's like on the original Spider-Man figure, it's more stippling to more subtly, shade the torso instead of just solid lines, which Lego might do now. And the head is very early 2000s, late 90s, where it is pretty overly detailed, but works very well for the era, and is very close to the original figure design for this character that never came out really. But I'm so glad to have this character. I am a big fan of the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies and also Lego sets, like I mentioned, since I had them as a kid. And it's probably even better than the original since it has back torso printing, which I'm not sure if the official one ended up having, but works great to continue some of that detailing onto the back. I noticed there must have been some issue with shipping the foot on mine here. You can see it's a little damaged, and the plastic bag it came in also had a tear in it, so it must have gotten crushed at some point. Luckily, just the foot on the leg is damaged. I could always just switch out these black legs for another pair. So that's a close call though. But the black version of this figure is really cool. Let's move on to the misprint, which will just be the exact same figure, but with a pearl gold leg set there, and also the torso is gold. It's kind of funny to see, the yellow is printed. Same sort of design overall. I think the silver looks a bit more interesting on this maybe. The shine shows a lot more. You can see the different contrasts that are showing. The silver on the black one acts more as like a white barrier versus this one. It blends together a little bit more. The head is going to be the exact same with the hat. Printing on the back as well. And it's, fun just to get the misprint. You have the exact same figure, but slightly different colors. It's cool if you collect certain colors. And I thought gold might be fun to use for other characters. I don't know, we'll see in the future, but a really cool figure, especially with the black one. Let's get on into the comparisons and final verdict. I think one of my favorite things about custom minifigures and custom parts is getting the weird and random and kind of creepy figure parts you can use really in any sort of combination. Threw together some little builds here, like the creature from the Black Lagoon that I showed off in the review, but also civilian, and I used the yellow brick as legs to make this even weirder monster guy. I think these parts are really cool, and overall this drop actually sold out pretty fast, so I hope if you were looking out for some of this stuff that you got something at least. I think the Bonesaw figure is still available if you want to get this one. I definitely recommend it. It's really great, and for the price, it's going to be a lot cheaper than getting the official one that is almost priceless. And I'm always a big fan of some Minibigs, so if you're looking out for more random minifigure parts, I definitely recommend them. If you want to see more Minibigs reviews or other custom LEGO videos, check out all the other ones on my channel. I've been Brick Ratty out, and I'll see you in the next video.